It is official. According to NOAA and the Climate Prediction Center, we are now in a La Nina phase. La Nina advisory being issued here on the 9th of January 2025. So what does that mean? Well, first off, the technical definition means that we've had 1 month of below average sea surface temperatures in the equatorial eastern Pacific, which in a roundabout way actually could increase rainfall and storms in the western Pacific in the Philippines. That's because with the eastern Pacific cool down, there actually is a warm up in the western Pacific. Now, this only should last a few months, and hopefully we get back to ENSO neutral before typhoon season really starts to ramp up, but it is something we're going to continue to watch out for. And this graphic kind of shows you what things have looked like out here over the past year. Going back to last January, we were well into an El Nino phase, and we started to get back to neutral, and now we have those below average sea surface temperatures in the eastern Pacific. So let's talk about this. First off, what is El Nino and La Nina? Now, a lot of you do know, but here's a quick recap, and I have a longer video discussing this in much more detail, so please do check that out here on this channel. But in La Nina is when there is those enhanced easterlies pushing the waters from the eastern Pacific over towards the western Pacific. Now, typically that does take place, but with La Nina, it's enhanced, so it brings warmer waters off the coast of the Philippines, which in return can increase convection and increase rainfall across those areas in the western Pacific, specifically the Philippines and much of southeastern areas of Asia. And this kind of shows you what I'm talking about with the La Nina, those below average sea temperatures in the eastern Pacific and above average in the western Pacific, and vice versa for El Nino. Now, I'd mentioned this is only going to last a few months, mainly because, well, we're kind of looking at those long range outlooks. Right now, we're well into a La Nina phase, 90 to 100% here in January and February. It starts to back off, but look by April, March, and over towards, well, May. That's these charts right in here. Oops, let's go back. Right in here, right there, there, and there. See how the red line starts to kind of climb back up, and by July and August, we kind of get all these levels back to normal. That's returning back to ENSO neutral. That is the kind of the middle ground between El Nino and La Nina. So once again, what does this all mean? Well, with warmer sea surface temperatures in Southeast Asia, we got above average rainfall in the western Pacific, and this is even December through February. So our time period right now, what we've been seeing the shear line set up, right? It's nothing new, but you can kind of see where that shear line set up coincides where you typically get a lot of rainfall during a La Nina year. So pretty matches up. It's interesting how you can see these teleconnections and what's actually happening right now. It's not climate change or anything like that. To call this something like me trying to say it's climate change would be like saying temperatures getting cold today is climate change, in the sense of it's just a part of weather. This is something we observed, and it's something that we're seeing happen right now. So that stronger easterly flow, of course, increased that chance of rainfall, as well as, you know, the shear line setup and everything for the West Pacific. And this matches up with our January outlook from Bagasa. You can see where you have that heaviest of the rainfall across northeastern areas of Luzon, stretching down towards Visayas, looking at above average rainfall. That's what this chart indicates right in here. And this, looking over towards February, still can be the case, with below average on the west coast for parts of Luzon, including around Region 1, mainly because, friends, you have the easterlies continuing to be enhanced. So you kind of the mountains getting a little rain shadow there for places like Manila over towards Pangasinan and Subic Bay. So those where you're going to be seeing kind of the heaviest of the rain, the least amount of precip in that forecast. And it all goes back to us being now officially into a La Nina setup. So yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. That's what I'm always here for. I'm trying my best to keep you guys informed, not only on the local and near-term forecast, but also that long-term outlook as well. All right. As always, thanks for watching. And guys, if you like these type of updates and you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. It means a lot, and it helps a lot. Also, check out our Patreon. Link is down below. But for now, stay safe out there. Stay dry. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye.